Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the monthly chat that I do for doTerra Essential Oils. My name is Diane Niven, and I have been using oils for 3.5 years now, and it only took me 1 month to figure out that I knew I had to share these oils with other people because they were absolutely fabulous. And I've always been in love with oils. I did also do Melaleuca oil way back when, about 25 years ago. So I love the variety and the quality that doTerra has. Today we're going to talk about lavender. Lavender is a fabulous and one of the most popular oils. Whenever I ask somebody if they'd like a sample, 50% of the time it is the lavender. Lavender, I have really grown accustomed to for skin. It's very helpful with my skin and bug bites. Also for sleeping. Those are probably my favorites. Charles, if you would like to come in and have a seat, or Zach, if you would like to come in and have a seat, I would love to hear how you use oil, especially the lavender, and if you've had any experience with them. While you guys are calling in, I will go ahead and just give a bit of what I have on oils. The doTerra is a very pure oil. They only get their oils from where the plants grow originally. They run 6 different tests on the oils throughout the process of the distillation of the oils. And also, hello, Debbie. Welcome to the room, and Jenny. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. There's 2 open seats if anyone would like to hop on. And I'm just getting started with lavender and explaining that doTerra started out just 5 years ago. I think it's our 5 or 6 years ago. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just brain farted for a minute there. But they're a relatively new company. They only get their oils from where the plants grow originally. They test them 6 different times throughout the process of the distillation and the getting of the oils. They also have become one of the largest oil companies in the world in such a short time. I believe it's because of the high quality. They make sure that nothing is in the oil that's not supposed to be, and that all the components are in the oil every time, or they don't sell it. So lavender, like I said, is one of the most popular. I use it for sleeping, calming, or my skin. In ancient times, Romans and Egyptians used lavender a lot for bathing, relationships, cooking, and perfume. Well known for its calming and relaxing qualities, it helps with skin imperfections, restful sleep, and cooking. A lot of people use it for cooking. It helps soften citrus flavors and adds to marinades, baked goods, and desserts. Hello, Debbie. Welcome.
Hi, Diane.
I would like you to meet my new enrollee who just got her products today. Miss Donnell is the other one in the picture.
Hi, Donnell.
Hi.
This is Debbie. She is one of my dearest friends from, I don't know, 3 or 4 years old, and she lives in Idaho.
Oh, nice.
Isn't this amazing what you can do with this?
Yes, it is, when you finally figure it out.
I love it. I was shocked. Donnell had her daughter help her. I was shocked that she made it on here tonight. I was so impressed.
Well, this is the second time I've done it by myself.
Cool.
Yay!
Good girl.
Thank goodness for kids, huh?
Yay!
So, do you have anything to share about lavender oil, my friend?
I use lavender quite a bit. I actually use it in my face cream that I make myself with the doTerra products. And I've cooked with it. My daughter's using it right now. She was unfortunately sat on a couch where a light bulb had exploded, and she got glass shards that you can't hardly see all over in her face and on her arms and the front of her chest and down the middle of her back. And lavender has helped stop the itching and help the healing. She's been dealing with this for about 3 weeks now.
Wow.
So she's a convert to my oils. Really
Excellent. Did you take before and after pictures?
Of Megan? No. But to put it bluntly, think of a meth addict with the sores all over their face and on their arms. That's exactly what it looked like.
Wow. I know lavender has been known for skin forever. I mean, skin, of course, the aroma and just the peacefulness that it seems to give, the restful ability that it has.
Loves lavender. She calls it her medicine.
Her medicine?
Her medicine. Grams, are you going to put my medicine on me today? She has a little scratch or a little bump or something. You need to put my medicine on it, Grams. She knows lavender is hers.
So how old is she for people who don't know?
She's almost 6.5. And her mother, actually, which really surprised me, Angela, asked me to order her some because she uses it quite a bit at home also. They have 2 mixed breed dogs. They're Jack Russell Terrier and something else. I can't remember what they are, but they're really short-haired, and they like to scratch themselves a lot around the collar. And so they use lavender for that, and it really helps.
Do they also use the Terra Shield for the fleas and critters?
I can't get her talked into the Terra Shield. A little at a time.
Oh my gosh! It even comes in a spray bottle now.
Oh, does it?
Yes, it comes in like a little tall. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Okay. Wow. But I do use lavender a lot. So, Donnell, how long have you been with doTerra?
A couple days ago.
Oh, okay. I've been doing it for, gosh, what? I started a year before you did, or 2 years. I don't remember. I've been doing this.
I remember it being 6 months, but I don't know.
I don't know. Getting older, forget.
A little before me. Yeah, I was. Okay, let's see if you can see it.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Spray bottle?
All right.
Yeah. It works out really nice. And then you just pop off. You just pop off the top and just spray it. Yeah, and it's the Terra Shield.
Okay.
Yeah, really cool. Works great. That way you can just spray it on the back of the dogs from the neck to the bottom and then just rub it on.
Mm-hmm.
Works really good. And I love it for Daisy. It's worked really well for her. And I think one of the things you have to remember is with oils, it's always less, more often.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like once a month drowning them in that other stuff that they use with all the side effects, just use this like every other week or so, depending on where you take them. If you're going to take them outside, I would put some on before you take them out on a walk or hike or something. So that way everything will stay off.
And Terra Shield is not only good for animals for a bug repellent. I actually use it, but I make my own spray. I use I believe, it's been a while since I've done it. I think it's distilled water. I can't remember for sure now. But you put a few drops in distilled water and put it in a little spray bottle and spray yourself. It's an excellent bug repellent.
Oh, that's good to know.
You make so much though. Have you cooked it all with lavender?
Yes, I made cookies.
Wow.
Yes, I took It's really easy to cook with a lot of the oils if you cook. I just take basic recipes that I've used for years and years. When I made my lavender cookies, I use a basic butter cookie or sugar cookie recipe and add lavender to it, to the dough.
Nice.
And then I just bake it the way the recipe calls for. So, and they were great cookies. They reminded me of a very delicate, refreshing cookie. My daughter-in-law really, really liked them. Now, the husband didn't particularly care for them because he thought they were too frou-frou, too ladylike. He likes the oatmeal cookies and, you know, the heavier stuff. So the lavender, he wasn't real thrilled with. But I really enjoyed them.
Okay, I'm looking up the Terra Shield. The Terra Shield in the 15 milliliter bottle, which is the regular size bottle, is 14 regular or 10.50 if you're a member. The new spray bottle is 30 milliliters, and it is $26 regular or $19.50 if you're a member.
Right.
I hope that helped, Jenny. So it was $19.50 if you're a member, and then it was 26. Okie doke. No problem. I have my website up on the other little link, so it's cool. And does anyone have any questions regarding lavender or anything about oils, how to use them? The main reason you keep them in the brown bottles is the light is not good for them, especially sunlight, or heat from being in a car is not good, or heating them on the stove. So when you cook with them, it does lose a little bit of the property of the oil, but in seasoning food, you can just wait until it's done and then season afterwards. And then just be very careful, especially with oregano and pepper. I don't even try to do a drop anymore. I just do a toothpick because I can never get just one drop. Most frustrating thing. I cannot do it. How do you do it, Deb? How do you measure your drops for cooking?
Very carefully. Very carefully. I actually make ginger snaps also, which I use the clove oil and the cinnamon oil and the ginger oil. And I am able to use drops in it. But you do have to be very careful. And since doTerra changed the dropper or the whatever it's called in the bottle, they've changed it so it's much easier. The
little round thing you put on.
Yes, they've changed the design of it so it's actually much easier to control how many drops you get.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes, and you also have to remember that the different viscosity of the oils, and that's the heaviness, the liquid heaviness of the oil. You'll notice that lavender is a really thin looking oil, but you try and use myrrh or what's the other one? Really
vetiver.
Vetiver is a very heavy oil.
Yeah, they're very thick.
Thick oil. It doesn't come out nearly as easily. You have to be very careful with them.
Well, and also another way to describe them is all of them have different notes. Like with perfume, if you're blending perfume, it's the notes, the higher and lower notes. And the evaporation, lavender evaporates very quickly because it is a very high note.
Right.
So you want to make sure and have the lids on because they will evaporate, and that's a bummer. Especially if it's an expensive oil.
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't had that problem. I have all of mine in a cupboard that
Excellent.
I close.
So did you get that big rectangle shaped box, or do you have the square box?
I have the big square box that holds the 50 or 100 or whatever it is that there's such a rush on.
Yeah, last year they had one that was kind of a double-decker tall square one. It's really nice because it has a lot of room for the tall roll-ons. So it is kind of nice. It's definitely different, but it is a nice one to put like in your bedroom.
Right.
Yeah. I
use my other little boxes for my tall ones.
So, Donnell, do you have any questions? Does anybody in the live chat section have any questions? Is there anything about lavender that anyone would like to share?
Now there is. Introducing the new XE1 sandwich. The XE1's technologically advanced.
What's your favorite oil so far, Donnell? Because I know you have bought some from me at work.
Right.
This is just your first order signing up.
Probably frankincense is my favorite.
And what draws you to that?
It's just very calming.
See, I have a friend that I used to work with at State Farm. She's an agent. She loves frankincense. She's also very true Catholic. And she even has a nun and a priest in her family line. So to her, I can imagine it means a lot, like with the Christian faith and what they do with lavender and the scents with the Christmas and everything. Because it is very religious smelling to me. Very Christmassy.
And myrrh are. They really are.
Yeah. And it takes me back to church, like especially Ash Wednesday and Christmas when they go down and do the scent down the church aisle.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Kind of brings back memories.
It's nice.
So, Donnell, you'll find that when you really get into this, that there's so much you can do with the oils. Like I said earlier, I make my own face cream with the doTerra oils. I use the unscented body and spa lotion.
Okay.
And lavender is one of the ingredients I use. And honestly, I'd have to go look in my book. I don't remember whether I used frankincense or myrrh. Maybe I used both of them.
Oh,
but
really?
It's made a huge difference.
Wow.
I don't like anybody else's moisturizer or face cream.
Wow. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, she does a lot with the oils for making her own products. She's amazing, especially cooking. I keep telling her she needs to make sure and write this stuff down because she's going to have a cookbook of her own out there someday.
Only with Di's help.
With computers now, though, all you have to do is you could have even a blog where you put your recipes down. And when you blog them, they're copyrighted. So you could have a blog and then at some point just pick your favorite ones and put a book together.
Oh, that's just too time consuming for me.
Oh, goodness. You're funny.
I basically lazy.
Well, aren't we all, really? Wouldn't we like to be? Well, we don't have any questions coming up. It's 7:25. I pretty much said all I had to say about lavender. It does a lot. It's very ancient, but then all these oils they've been around since way before we were. And this one in particular, the perfume, the aroma, it's one of the favorites for just the smell alone. And then what it does for skin and your calming spirit and your ability to relax and sleep better. It's just a really, really good oil. Cooking, I think it's an acquired taste myself. I've had a couple things with it, and it's not bad. But I think it could easily overpower something. So with the oils, as pure as they are, just remember to use less. Less is more
Right.
with oils. Yeah. Because a lot of people, if they're used to the other oils. Oh, thank you, Jenny. She said that she likes it in lemonade. So lavender lemonade. That would be good.
Oh,
That would be good.
That would be really good. And hello, Rita and Kat. We were just talking about lavender. If anyone has any questions at all on how to use oils, what lavender is about, just jump in there and let us know. And I don't know. I'm kind of done. Anybody have anything else? Who is that, Donnell? Somebody in the background just peeked around your shoulder.
Is that your husband?
no, I don't know. I didn't even know he was there.
Well,
it must have been.
It's not your husband. Okay, next. Okay, so if anyone has any questions, they can always text me. My number is 619-729-5589. I do best with texting because I drive bus all the time, school bus, charter bus. Tomorrow I get to go to Knott's Berry Farm. And you can check out my website at dianesoils.com. That's DIANESOILS.com. If you have any questions, please contact me, and I cannot thank you all enough for joining us for the Blab. Now, this was painless, right?
Yes.
It was.
I love these Blabs. I think this is such a cool way to get together and talk to people without having to really leave the house.
It is a good way. It really is. Answers questions and share ideas for the oils.
And you can see people that are thousands of miles away.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming, and happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. And,
Same to you.
To you, Diane.
Thank you so much. I try to keep these to just a half hour to an hour and try to keep them short so that way people can watch them and not have to spend a whole lot of time. So really, I appreciate it, and I hope you just mark this down, first Friday of every month at 7 p.m.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Sounds great.
It's great to see you. Love you too. It's good to see you, Deb, and I'll see you Monday, Donnell.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody on the sidelines for coming in. We hope to see you next month. Take care.